Hello everyone, welcome on back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this month's Monsterbass box. The platinum box for this month is the best of box. So all these lures were picked kind of regionally, seasonally, and then voted upon by a majority of the subscribers. So we're going to see what we have in this box. I am in the Midwest Great Lakes region. So we're going to go and crack into the box and see what we've got this month. So first off, we've got our Best of Monsterbass booklet. Talks about the baits, different ways to fish them, recommended gear to use, things of that nature. Won't go through that here, but if you've got that box, you can go through that yourself. I think it is a good resource. First up, looks like we've got a Monsterbass Alex Rudd Square Bill, the Hammerhead 1.5 Silent. This is in the Magic Shad color. 7/16 of an ounce, 2 3/4 inch. This is definitely a very good square bill. I've used this and caught several fish on these. Pretty sure I've caught them on this color too. It's this transparent kind of blue to pink, almost like a morning dawn type color, which definitely works very well in my area. Black and silver back. Of course, no rattles in there. That's going to be completely silent. And I would definitely agree this is probably one of the better Monsterbass baits. So I think it was definitely a good choice for the box. Alright, next up, something that everybody got in the box is some variation of the Whopper Plopper. I think there were a few different colors and sizes. I've got the Whopper Plopper 90 here. And this is in the color I Know It, which is their version of the Sexy Shad. So it's going to be a 90 millimeter top water plopper style bait. And of course, being that Sexy Shad color, you've got that blue on top, white belly and sides with that chartreuse line running through there. Of course, you've got your prop on the back that's going to plop and make some commotion in the water. Definitely one of my favorite top water baits to throw. Most of you probably already have, but if you haven't, check out my Whopper Plopper video that I did last year. It was with the Whopper Plopper 75. Creek fishing with some smallies. It was one of my more popular videos last year. I believe I talk about my setup, how I fish that in that video. I'll have a link for that down below in the description. Alright, next up we've actually got some gear here. Not a lure, but they sent some Trilene XL smooth casting 14-pound line. This is in the low vis green, 300-yard spool. You can always use some line, so I'll definitely be putting that to use. Next up, one of the other lures I was pretty excited about. I hadn't gotten this one previously. This is the War Eagle Jigsu jig in green pumpkin. It's 5/8 of an ounce. Has a 4/0 owner Z-wire hook. Get into this package here. So this has that archy style head. Great for casting, pitching, and skipping. Got a nice short but yet stout 4/0 hook. This definitely should be able to pull in fish of any size with that setup there. Great looking jig. Can't wait to get out and throw that. It looks like we've got some Mustad Ultra Lock, Ultra Point hooks here, 4/0 EWGs. That's a 5-pack. We could definitely use these to pair up with a couple of the soft plastics that we have in here. First one we have from Deep Creek Lures. This is the DC Super Razor Beetle. This is black and blue flake. It's a 5-count. This is one that I had gotten previously, but I had kind of overlooked. I didn't really throw it at all, but I am going to take this into consideration this year. Definitely a little bit larger profile size. I'd say maybe like a 5-inch, 4.5-inch. sort of beaver style creature bait. Very thick body there, a lot of ribs on the side, going to displace a lot of water. You know, a bigger creature bait like this a lot of times can draw a bigger bite. Could even see this being a good bed fishing bait. I'd usually prefer a little bit brighter color for bed fishing, but nonetheless, I think this style of bait may work good for that. That may be how we use it. But I'm definitely going to give this a shot this year. I'd kind of overlooked that one. I think it was last year or the year before when we got those. And then looks like the last soft plastic we have here is the Hales crawl worm. Sort of a unique style bait that they brought back specifically for the box. So you do have your crawl style body up at the front with the claws, and it goes into this more elongated portion, kind of like a worm, so it's a bit of a hybrid there. I think a big reason why I didn't fish these, and I'm kind of noticing it here, I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference or not, but those claws do look a little bent. Unfortunately, the plastic didn't lay very flat in the package. I think that was kind of the issue I had the last time. That is a 10-pack in the watermelon seed. A little bit more of that yellowy tone, though, as opposed to like your green watermelon seed type color. And then we got a couple other goodies in here as part of their partnership with MLF. They're starting to put in these little trading cards. This first one for this month is Brian Thrift. It's got a little bio and some stats on the back. As always, we've got our golden ticket for the Monsterbass Lives. All in all, I think it was a pretty well-rounded box this month. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. The two I'm most excited about are the two that I hadn't gotten previously, the War Eagle Jig and that Whopper Plopper Topwater. Make sure you go ahead and smash that like button and hit the subscribe so you don't miss any of the future content that we have coming out. Just a few subscribers away from hitting that 500 milestone. We'll be doing another giveaway when we hit that 500, so make sure to share this out so we can try to get them on board as well and be a part of that. Appreciate you guys watching once again. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you on the next one.